Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the best overall Call of Duty Warzone settings for mouse and controller after the new Season 6 update. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. And let's get right into the video. So today I'm actually going to be showing off multiple different types of settings. I'm going to be showing the in-game settings, and then I'm also going to be showing, just for the people that want to get some more color in their game, I'm going to be showing you the NVIDIA filters. So first off, let's start with in-game stuff. Okay, so let's get right into what the best settings are. In my opinion, let me just state that right now. So settings are all personal preference, but if you do want to use my settings, then you can go ahead and do that. These are also just suggestions. So I play on 120 FOV with affected on, brightness at 54, just so I can see the map better because some parts of the map are darker, like Superstore or just rooms where people like to hide. I play on 1010 for both HUDs, just because the smaller it is, the closer it is to the middle of the screen, and JGod recommended that to me. I have both of these enabled, subtitles enabled, colorblind disabled. Minimap is square, that is very important. So the minimap being square makes it bigger and just makes it overall easier to see more in general. So I'd always recommend having that on, as well as if you're going to do that, turn on minimap rotation. And then the only other thing I have on is the FPS counter and the server latency counter. Now in the graphics tab, so these are the best for me, but they might not be the same for you. So it all depends on your actual computer, or yeah, actually only your computer, because only PC players get graphic settings. But as of today, so Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty basically, partnered up with NVIDIA, and they now added low latency mode, which basically gives you less input delay and just basically makes the game feel a little bit better. So for everybody, I would recommend turning this to enabled. But for me, just so I can get that extra little bit, I turned it to enabled plus boost. We want to make sure VSync is always off. I have texture resolution at normal, just so it doesn't take away too much of my RAM. Low, low, bullet impacts enabled, tessellation disabled. On texture demand streaming, that was added about 3 days ago, and it actually, while you're in game, it'll try to download high quality textures, which I feel like will cause you lag, so I have it disabled. Streaming quality, I have it low, but putting it at normal doesn't change it that much, so I would put it at normal. Shadow map resolution, I put it low, and catchy spot shadows and sun shadows, I would enable both of these just because having them enabled can actually give you FPS because they don't have to load in the shadows every single time you load it to the game. So they're automatically there and ready. Particle lighting is low, DirectX ray tracing off all the time. Turn that off. It will literally tank your computer. No. Ambient occlusion disabled, screen space reflection disabled. Anti-aliasing, I would use Filmic SMA 2x2, which is the farthest option to the right, or use SMA 2x2. And then all these are disabled. Let's apply that. Now let's get into the audio. So I actually use, they're basically studio headphones, so it's a lot easier to hear. But I use midnight mode just because it makes the footsteps lower, but it also makes them, actually it makes the entire game lower, but then it makes you able to hear the footsteps better. And I have every sound maxed out except for music, just because I don't need to listen to music. It kind of distracts you from playing the game. But if you do want to listen to the word tracks, which is at the bottom, I would definitely turn it on. I have voice chat disabled, and that's pretty much it for audio. Now let's get into exactly what you guys are looking for. Controller settings. So, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I play with a Battle Beaver controller. So I have 2 buttons on the back. So I actually play on default, and I set my right button to jump and my left button to crouch. So I play on default, my stick layout as well as default. My dead zone is 0.07, it was 0.05, but I had to raise it because I got a little bit of stick drift. I play on a 10-10 sensitivity with a 0.8 low sensitivity, so I play on a basically, when I ADS in with ARs and SMGs, I play on an 8 sensitivity so I can aim better. But then when I play with snipers, I play on a 1.2, so I play on a 12 sensitivity, and it's just multiplication. I play on dynamic. It feels the best for me. You can also try standard. Linear is not the best at all. Nowhere near as good. No offense to the people that do play on linear, but they are holding themselves back. Controller vibration is disabled. Aim assist, standard. You can do focusing, but I'm used to standard. Scale aim assist with FOV. This is a needed, required step. These are all default. Default. Turn on contextual tap, just so it's easier to use items. Slide behavior tap, so you can instantly slide, and also helps with slide canceling, stuff like that, because I do play CDL. And I have on automatic tack sprint, just so I can move around faster. And then I will throw up on the screen to throw up screenshots of the controller. Sorry, not the controller settings, of the keyboard and mouse settings, just because it's not that much. But yeah, I'm gonna put them right here. And other than that, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.